to AI Assembled. I'm Chris Doelle. I'm your host, your curator. But let's get to the AI news.
All right, everyone, buckle up, because this week in AI news was a wild ride. We are doing a deep dive, and you know what that means.
Yeah, the top 5 AI stories of the week. And you know what? This time we're talking less buzzwords, more how is this going to change my business type stuff.
I like that. Let's jump right into it. Story number 1, Google.
Google DeepMind.
Google DeepMind, right. They just dropped this new AI system, Gemini.
Gemini.
And they're saying it's going to be like a serious ChatGPT competitor. Yeah. But it's not just chat.
Right.
This thing's blending together like language understanding, image generation, and real-time data processing all at once.
Yeah. And that's what's really exciting here. You know, it's not just one thing. It's like, how can we do it all? How can we have the system that does so much?
Yeah. What does that even look like for businesses especially?
So think about this. You get an email from a customer, right?
Uh-huh.
Gemini can not only understand the email, figure out what the problem is, but it can also whip up like a diagram explaining the solution. Visually, yeah. And you know what's even crazier?
Right.
It can predict what other issues that customer might have based on like past data, their history. So it's not just solving the current problem.
Right.
It's like preemptively helping you.
So it's thinking ahead. That's a little freaky.
A little bit, yeah.
But also kind of brilliant.
But for a business, for customer service especially, I mean, that's a game changer.
I mean, if you could have AI handling your customer questions.
Yeah.
Creating marketing materials, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
And then like analyzing all your sales data at the same time.
It's like a superpower.
I mean, listener, take a second to imagine what your business could do with that kind of power.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, speaking of powerhouses.
Oh, yeah.
Microsoft. They're not messing around.
No, they are not.
They are doubling down on that partnership with OpenAI, and they're putting more AI right into like everyday Microsoft 365.
Right into Word, Excel, Teams, all that.
So we're talking about summarization, content drafting, data analysis, and it's all just there.
Right, in the apps that you're already using.
Yeah. Like if you can do that in Excel, analyze some crazy spreadsheet, and then boom, AI generates the perfect report.
A couple clicks. Imagine that.
I mean, it's not just about making AI less scary. It's about making it useful. Okay, let's get a little geeky for a second here. We got to talk about the brains behind all this.
Oh, yeah.
NVIDIA. They just unveiled this new chip.
Specifically for AI.
For AI. And, you know, it's all about boosting these things called large language models, the stuff that powers ChatGPT.
Exactly. Those models, they have to process so much information, tons of text, code, all that stuff, and they have to learn to generate responses that sound human. It's a big job.
It's a big job. And this new chip from NVIDIA.
It's like a superhighway for that information. It's all about making the processing faster, more efficient.
What does that mean for businesses?
Well, for one, lower costs. You're not spending as much on electricity to power these huge models.
Right.
But it also means that AI can start tackling even bigger, more complex problems.
Okay, so let's get creative here. Faster drug discovery, right?
Maybe.
Better weather forecasting.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, the possibilities are kind of crazy. What comes to mind for you, listener? What could you do with AI that's that much faster?
It's exciting to think about.
Okay. From the chip to the warehouse, we got to talk about Amazon. They are really going all in on the robots.
Yeah. You know, think about the last time you ordered something online.
Yeah.
Chances are an AI-powered robot was involved somewhere along the way.
Picking the items.
Packing them up.
Getting that box to your door super fast.
And they're getting better and better. Fewer errors, more efficiency.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
But does it mean that smaller businesses are going to get left behind? Can they even compete with that level of automation? I don't know. That's something to think about.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out.
All right. Last story, and I've been looking forward to this one. ChatGPT can talk.
Can talk.
Yeah. Like OpenAI gave it a voice so you can actually chat with it.
It's not just typing anymore. It's like a real conversation.
Yeah. Think Siri or Alexa, but with the brains of ChatGPT.
And I think this is going to be huge, not just for user experience, but also for accessibility.
Totally. Imagine if you could just talk to an AI and have it like schedule your appointments, answer your emails. I don't know.
Yeah, and the possibilities are just going to keep growing.
I mean, it really is mind-blowing how fast AI is changing everything. from these crazy powerful systems to the chips that power them to AI that can talk to you.
And it's not slowing down. I think the big question now is, as AI becomes more powerful, how do we make sure we're using it responsibly?
Yeah. What are the ethics here? Where do we draw the lines? Lots to think about, listener.
Keep those questions in mind as you see these new AI developments popping up.
And that's our deep dive for this week. We'll see you next week for more AI adventures.
Please be sure to subscribe and like so that more people can hear the amazing stories that are happening each and every week in artificial intelligence. You can find out more about me and my offerings at freshmediaworks.com.